once. Dexter just said that he was glad he had your truck instead of his own because he's really rough on it.
Get me in trouble now, Dino.
Who's you hunting with then when you come back in?
Stepdad and that neighbor of ours. I forget what his name was now. Yeah, Billy, stepdad, he liked to hunt.
You said he was one of the best saw fighters there was, Dad.
Oh yeah, hell, he'd bring them old ribbons out and crosscut saws, 9, 12 inches long.
Daddy, was he more of an outdoorsman than your real dad?
Oh, no, I don't know as he was. A different way.
Yeah.
Dad, he's quite a hunter. Take over there and somewhere over there. Cattleman losing a lot of stock over there from certain bears. Just raiding the country over there. And our dad, he said he could go over and get that bear. Went over there and tracking around. He camped over there. Well, that was before I was ever born, I guess. And tracked that darn thing. They could track him up to a little lake up there on the hill, and that's as far as they could get. Lose track of it. Dad, he was up there, and a little bit of island out there in that lake, and he just had his head. That's where that old bear holed up. He'd swim over there. He made him a raft and over he got that old bear. He was holed up over there on that island. We just swim out and get them cattle. That's why they could never track him when it was so far. Well, them old blues is blue, ain't they, today?
Yeah. Got the old haze to them, don't they?
Yeah.
Wenatchee Ranger Station, huh?
Yeah.
Dex, do they have somebody here all the time now?
No, I don't think so. They do out at Oregon View.
Flying up there.
Huh?
American flags are flying up there.
Well, they might have her staff, yeah. Maybe just through the summer, probably. Finch must be hung his sign up there.
Now that's the one that comes in from Pomeroy,
No,
isn't it?
no, it's on down here at,
Mount Misery.
yeah. Here,
Where's that road go?
Back into the Ranger
Back
Station.
into
See the barns down here.
Oh, yeah.
The old barns that's down in
the
here.
station down here, but we come in a different
You
way.
rode off here, Dad?
Yeah. Donald and I went down in there before.
Is that pretty good fishing way down in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Steep for horses?
It's good to horse trail.
Is it?
You gotta take your time, you know, there's a couple of bad spots in it all the time.
Now where we go back, do we hit that grade goes down into
Lake Ridge?
the Grouse Flats.
It's on over here.
Is it this way?
Yeah. Over at Saddle Butte,
Yeah.
that way, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Just this side of Misery.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, see, to go to Mountain View and down Cougar Creek, where
Yeah.
we would have went down to Indian Tall.
I was thinking of that Mount Misery, yeah.
Yeah. Kelly Camp, Mount Misery, and Diamond Peak, all right in there together.
Yeah.
Wenatchee Spring. We'll get out to Wickiup, we'll have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, what I was thinking here is
Sell Gary a donut.
this is out Wenatchee Ranger Station
Right.
here.
Yeah, right back
I
there.
was thinking Mount Misery.
No,
it's
that's
on a hill.
Wenatchee, yeah.
The road come in from Pomeroy.
Yeah. See, it comes in right there at Wenatchee, or at Misery.
They
Yeah.
just set it on hold like that'd be alone. Well, alone,
God, I never
right.
I knew what that stuff was in them trees. It sure is thick.
Yeah, I never paid that much
I wouldn't be
attention
Well, I
to
never
it.
either before.
But hell,
Cheese
it's all over
mountain,
the
I
place.
told Dean then, I said, hell, them mountains is just full of that stuff.
Yeah.
Thicker now than it used to be.
What's that, Dex?
That mistletoe.
Oh, yeah.
Trees.
Sure see it in that red bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, come way down
Thick.
that ridge over here, come damn near to the bottom, then come back up.
Dwight, I used to come up here quite a bit. We used to come up by Cloverland a lot of time. Come in over on the other side of Spruce Spring. We stayed there, Frieda and Jay. Dwight and I come up there and camp a few days one time. This is what gets my legs is riding, and a little while I get out, just feel like it's in here. Don't ache, just feel like a week. Many guys talk
Did it again.
about their legs aching. Well, I don't have no pain. Damn thing just wore out. Crowd there that time. Everybody running to the tents and up, and I got under that old white fir tree.
How many did we have at that camp that year we all were there? 60? 60?
I don't know, a bunch of them.
60 something like that.
Gary, when he made ice cream, didn't he? Something seemed like the trip was in there.
Well, he did, he ate it all.
You had that camper.
Yeah. Had the light plant.
Yeah. Just come up to wake you up every once in a while and camp there. I had that camper on the pickup with that canopy and right now we'd sleep the night, Fred and Jay using my tent. I just think the other night about there one time we went to go to bed. But she had to have help getting that pickup, trying to lift her in there, and we all got to laugh and got tickled. I couldn't get her into the pickup. Woke up the next morning, cows all around us. Mom and I was up here one time, just two of us camping. Woke up the next morning, I looked out on the sleeping bag, and right beside us is 5-headed deer, just picking grass right there. I nudged her a little bit, turned over and watched them. Pretty soon they just fed off.
Camper there.
Yeah, somebody here.
Where you want to go? Down this one or up here?
It don't make any difference.
This one's fine down here. It's in the shade, isn't it?
Yeah. Wouldn't be right there. Why, there's old dogs sitting there.
Yeah, north and over.
I thought he'd yap pretty soon.
Down there.
We can just go right in.
Yeah, that's good enough for us.
Hey, the sun's been nice, doles them out till we get to the little one.
Yeah, you talking big. He was going to buy them. He let me go in and get them, pay for them and everything, Doctor.
We're fresh up here.
Dad and Jerry, they used to camp up in there.
Mm-hmm.
After Mom died, Dad and Jerry come up here. You guys come up here and camp for a week, wouldn't you?
That's that old tree right there. I think I got under when it had that thunderstorm.
Right there?
Right here. That's where Jerry and I had our pickup right there.
Mm-hmm. I drove up one night after work, had supper with him.
Did you?
Jerry just loves yet.
Mm-hmm. I remember when
Had
you
that BB gun.
Thought you must shot up a ton of beans up there, whacking all the time.
Him and old Buffy would take off, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. Every time Jerry go out, old Buffy goes and I'd sit there and camp and read.
Did you get grouse bags and stuff, huh?
No, just camping.
It was in the
Jerry come
summer.
back, what makes noise like this, Grandpa? I said, well, that's probably a port logger. He had more damn sound. These are good too. They got some coconut or something on them. Bites out of them.
They're too little for you.
There's only 10 to 11.
Yeah.
Jack, you look at it. Now, you that old boy down that boat. What's the least you take for it? He says, $7.50. I looked at that here. I think you could buy. It's just small, but really big.
I can't deal on nothing. I can't use people down.
Yvonne can. He'll just damn right. Was that where it was
Yeah,
at?
and that old lawyer there, he wound that bass, you know. On the bass, he couldn't catch any. I told him, I said, I'll give you a 3-pound bass. You bring me down some night crawlers this fall.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. And he took the bass. And he used to come down and steelhead and fish in the fall. I got that fall, he brought down the box of them.
See, now Gary's lied to his kids, hasn't he?
Yeah. We had that old septic tank, you remember, out there, and I throwed them out there, and that was a couple of years before they showed up, and then they're just all over the place.
Remember that time we went up there fishing through the ice?
Yeah.
Up there just by the bridge, across the Grand River.
It turned about. There's one hole there where there wasn't any ice. And we'd throw up on the cake of ice and get down about that, we'd jerk her off and sink there, and out comes steel.
And then we took a limb or a stick, broke channels to bring them in. It's so damn cold they wouldn't fight with it.
We'd get them out on top of the ice and we'd bring them in.
I remember one picture you guys had of those damn things. You had them on a broom handle.
Yeah, Daryl and Dad.
Yeah, all three of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dad and Daryl, that was 2 days limit for them and 1 day for me. But I went out to a party or dance the night before on Saturday, for Friday night, and I didn't go with them. I was hungover. Didn't go with them that day, and then the next day went and we had, 12, 18, we had about 15 or 18.
Started fishing, you just had that old casting reel on the boat. Yeah, you'd catching steelhead right and left with it. Mom bought me that little old cheap outfit there at Lord's. Wobberites, all we used them.
Yeah. Remember you had
Made
somebody out there at the mill made
Yeah.
them and
That
punch
had
them out.
stamped out, didn't it?
Yeah.
You painted on them, didn't you? and stuff?
No, just
Copper and brass.
He can kind of.
Then old Armour, old Doc Armour, you bring them down and use his dental tools to shine them. Remember that?
Yeah. Took him fishing for one time, steelhead. Was using them. It was kind of like a wobble rod, not a wobble rod, plug. And we caught a small one and let him take it home. You remember you and Mark come down that time, went with me fishing. And you lost 2 or 3, you know. And then coming home, I said, well, let's try this hole here. Big Eddie, and I give Mark, I throw down. I said, now here, Mark, get a hold of her and catch one. And I got him hooked behind him. I said, you know what, I said, don't figure you can drag him right in like you do them Steve or trout. You got Steve. I think it weighed about 16. Got that in his short tail. In that time, I've been sitting on the ground the morning of the 4th. Some other guys camped just across the road here.
There used to be a little cabin in here.
Bailey's there was camped over there.
Not Jim Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come on and help get it out there.
Well, this campground is all you can camp into a lot of places up here, couldn't you?
Uh-huh.
Fence of rock out here.
Used to have a
Their name or
deal
something.
here. Where the hell's it at?
What's that?
Well, you used to be able to see the old outline of those camps out in here.
Well, it used to be here.
Yeah.
That's where they was right out in this open.
Right up ahead of you. Huh? No.
Didn't you? You used to see the whole outline of it. When people tore them up.
Reeled out. Charlie Lawford. I was just a kid there standing grabbing that lily down. We'd come up there hunting bear. Hell, I never see anything. But they're in the country. I don't hear much to speak of. Bears get in the middle of the night. Coyotes are thick. Every sheep camp had a big log trail built with the sheep in at night.
Was there a lot of cougars up here too?
Well, not a lot. There's a few. There's even cougars there, and we lived there in Anatone. Out there at that old mill where we went there first place, just one come through there. Every once in a while you'd hear him let a yell out of him up there on that ridge. They claim they got a pattern they take, and it takes them so long to make that pattern. I think that's about true. About every so often you'd hear that son of a bitch let that beller out of him up there. Scream. Wonder you don't see any game up high here like this, do we? All the game we've seen been down low.
Yeah, back there toward the big view. Pretty much the middle of the day now, though.
Yeah.
It's not as apt to see them as you are early in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, they hold up in the day.
They got that road blocked off, a big old tree fell across. Well, Dean fouled up the tape recorder, so we got a little pause here, and we're just left Mount Misery going down the grade in onto Grouse Flats, and it's bringing back a lot of memories. We've had a real good time today, and all I'm really doing is filling in a little bit of this blank tape. I don't know, I turned it on play instead of record, so that's what we got. I think we finally got Gary full of donuts and coffee. Gonna last till we get down to the oasis down on the Grand Round River. We're gonna eat lunch down there. And by the way, if I don't get a chance to talk again, when we got there, we all ordered hamburgers and french fries and milkshakes, and Gary had a bowl of soup on top of his. So, I don't know if you caught it earlier, Nick, when we were up on the mountains. Well, we were teasing Dexter the way he was driving your rig, yours and Bill's, Chevrolet, and he backed up there once for about a quarter of a mile to show us something that he thought we missed, and Dad wanted him to put a steering wheel on both ends of his new pickup when he buys it, so he could drive it either way. Those kids we were talking to up at Seven Sisters was school kids out of Portland, Oregon, and they do this every year. They take some young, I don't know whether they were kids that were in trouble or what, but this grown man and woman, young people, they took these kids and were in charge of them, and they just backpacked all through the mountains on these trails and stuff, and they'd been gone for, I don't know, they'd been gone for a month already, and they was going to have to get back to get the kids back in school. But they were having a real good time, it seemed like, and these kids were learning a lot.